I grew up especially with Metal Gear. That was the first voice I believe I've heard.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that was. I played the game. It was very different because first you had David Hayter doing Snake for the first Metal Gear, and then he did it for the second one. And then when I was playing it, they switched to Raiden, and I was like, "Who is this guy?" Like everybody else said that, "Who's this guy?" And then it was very difficult because Hideo Kojima went and made the third game, which went all the way back to like 1960s. So it was like, well, where's more of the story? That ended on it ended on like kind of a big deal to me. Like they crashed into the Washington Monument down there in New York City, and then we had to wait so many years. I think it was 7 years in order to see you again in the fourth one.
Yeah.
Just riding, you were totally different than you were before. You'd gotten the character shredded as a human.
Some idiots at the door in the middle of our interview. Yeah, by Metal Gear 4, I was riding the world-weary, war-torn cyborg ninja.
Right.
It went from kind of being in this range to being down here, and then of course as Jack the Ripper, being down here.
It was very different because it was. I remember even the transition from Metal Gear 4 to Revengeance to me was different because I thought that like Raiden was going to go fight crime, and then he became really dark in the Revengeance, which I was very shocked they took that turn, which makes me think, for the, when you say sequel, weekend, right, that they're going to make, if they hire you back, which they probably will, what road are they going to take? Are they going to redeem you a little bit more to where you're not this murderful vengeance guy? Because I'm really kind of wondering what happened to Rosa and the kid, or Raiden's child, obviously.
Sure.
Just like, are they cool with this? And because you have that really cool like dog with you, or that like wolf with you.
Yeah, was it Wolfie or?
No, that was his. I think he called him that several times.
I
called him. It's so funny.
That.
You called him that several times.
Come on. Yeah, he actually had a name in the script. The actor's name was Michael Beatty, and he was wonderful. We had a really fun time doing that. He was great.
When you remember your character from Metal Gear 2, he's just like in the tight suit there. And then did they present you with a photo, like in an email, or did when you got there, did you see this character like all as a cyborg ninja?
Wait, in 4 or 2?
In 4, like originally when you saw him in the wetsuit, and then in the fourth one, all of a sudden he's like, cyborg ninja.
Yeah.
Did you know you would have to change your voice?
I had to change my clothes.
You did?
My wardrobe, that's what they gave me. And they said, we want this to be very realistic.
They didn't do that.
No. What happened is, I had been riding in Metal Gear Solid 2, and then for Metal Gear Solid 4, they actually had me re-audition, which is what people don't know. Because of the change in voice, they were wondering, can I go from this voice down to this voice? Get gritty.
So you almost
get angry.
So you almost could have lost that job if you didn't do it correctly.
Apparently. It's a possibility. But I did, thankfully.